That's it. So as soon as it goes live, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. We're waiting for it to go live. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's kind of crazy. Sometimes it is fast and sometimes it is so slow. There it is. Okay, good. Let's turn that off. Hi, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Let me put my phone over here so I can change the camera view if I need to. There we go. That's better. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Candace. Hi, Jean. Hi, Misty. Hi, Annie. Hi, everybody. I'm just waiting. I think one of my admins is here, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Bonnie. I'm going to give everybody just a few minutes. I've been there's my friend Lori. There's Katarina. Hi, guys. So this is going to be a fairly short video or live. I know I say that a lot and I end up talking for 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't think that'll be the case today, but you never know. Hi, Ferwitta. Hi, Debbie. Hi, guys. Good morning. Good morning. What time is it? Actually, it's afternoon. It's 12:30. You guys, I have been cleaning like crazy. I just decided that I have too much stuff and that I need to share the wealth. So, I am giving away to a quilting club over at where my mother-in-law lives, in a senior living community. And I'm giving a bunch of quilting cotton away to them because they make things for St. Jude's. They make things for kids that are in the hospital. They make all kinds of things for other people. And so, and it's a group of, older women, which I'm fast becoming that, not quite, but and they just do all kinds of really nice things for people. And I was going to give it to Goodwill, and then I thought, actually, my husband is the smartest man. He came up with this idea to see if they had a quilting club over there, and they do. I called the lady, and she was thrilled. So Tony's going to drop it by into their sewing room, club room, later this afternoon. Isn't that exciting? It just touches my heart that stuff will be used for things for little kids, whoever they make it for. It's fine with me. So I'm pretty excited. Hi, Holly. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Sandy. Mary, Diane, Mona. Okay, guys, we got a good group. So I did that. I cleaned out a bunch of quilting. I had bolts of quilting cotton that I have had listed forever. I used to sell Moda, Timeless Treasures, eStudio, all kinds of fabrics. I used to sell all kinds of quilting cotton when I first got into it years ago. And I haven't bought any of that for a long time, but you pay money for it and you hate to just get rid of it. So I've sold quite a bit. I sold some to people in the neighborhood that were quilters. I sold some before I closed my Etsy shop. And I just had the last little bit that I need to get up. I'm keeping some that I'll use for lining fabrics. But hi, Karen. Hi, Sasha. And so the rest of it I'm just giving to this sewing quilting club at in Sun City Center. There's there's like 28,000 people that live in this senior community. And they have this big club where they make all kinds of things and donate things to charity. So I'm happy with that. At least it's going to someone that can use it instead of sitting in my fabric room collecting dust. So I got some mail from my friend Louise, and I wanted to share this with you guys. I didn't know she was sending me anything. So I don't know if she's on here. Louise, are you on here? I don't think so. I know we said some prayers for her yesterday. I don't know what's going on with her, but she sent me a huge packet of stuff. So I wanted to share it with you. Some of it is absolutely gorgeous. You know, all of it's pretty, but some of it is gorgeous. So let's show you what she sent me. Look at my hair today. Yeah, I'm kind of a mess because I've been cleaning. That's okay. So I'm going to move the camera down so you can see it a little bit better. I think that will be better. Hold on, let me move it out. Because you're just seeing my... There we go. That's better. Okay. I'm not sewing anything today, so you don't need to see that view. I just got this today, Donna. So, hi Val. Hi Lena. Here's the first thing. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at this. I'm going to move the camera. It might make a noise, so I apologize if it does. I'm going to just move it slightly. There we go. Isn't this beautiful? This is her thinner waterproof canvas. I think it's 300 denier. Look how beautiful that is. Stunning. I love it. And then here's some 300 denier. Large purple and lavender. She knows me. She does have a website. Dawn, can you, or Lori, can you link her website? Sam Fabric Creations, I think it is, .ca. One of you, I'm sure you can find it. Oh, they're doing a pre-order. Oh. But this is gorgeous. I think this is her 300. This is not 400. This is thin, which I really like this. So there's those two. And here's another gorgeous one. Look at that. It's beautiful. Lena, I did change my nails. I got a French manicure. You like it? I like it. It's clean. I'm doing red one time and then this the next time. So I'm changing it up. So this is very pretty too. 300 denier. I don't have any names of any of these. Look at this one. Look at that gorgeous fabric. The brilliant colors. It's a little bit of like a mountain scene. Yeah, it's like a mountain scene. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. I love it. And here's another pretty, this is again 300 denier. Look at that. It's beautiful. Here, let me move these over. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of a stained glass flower of some kind. It's very pretty. And here's another really pretty one. The brilliant blue colors. Gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? She has really good stuff, guys. She's in Canada, so just be aware. But she does really do her best to keep shipping down. Here's another one. Look at this. This is kind of like a mosaic granite type. Isn't that pretty? It's very, very pretty. 300 denier. I'm pretty sure it's 300 denier, which is my favorite. And then here's another one. She sent me all this. She's a wonderful person. Isn't that pretty? I hope the camera really picks up the colors because they're all just really pretty. These make great linings. This 300 denier. And then here's another really brilliant color, blue with pink and red. And I think these are dragonflies, or are they butterflies? I think they're butterflies. Isn't that pretty? The colors are brilliant. They're just brilliant. You just placed an order and your shipping was about 15. See, that is not bad. And, you know, I'm not going to say she always does this, but I would say a good percentage of the time. Oh, thanks, Dawn, for posting that. I think she puts in some extra stuff in your order. And then look at this one, you guys. Look at that. It's kind of a striped with flowers and look at it. Isn't that pretty? Hot pink, orange. So here's the back of all of these. The backs are all the white. It's very, very pretty. Okay, more 300. This one is gorgeous too. Look at it. I mean, it's gorgeous. What do you call this? This pattern. It's not stained glass. What would you guys call this pattern? Because there's several of these. Yeah, you could use these for the outside too, Lena. Absolutely. You might want to interface them or stabilize them. Marble, that's it. Holly, that's it. They look like marble. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, you could use the 300 denier for outside. You would just want to make sure that you do some kind of stabilization. It depends on what you're making. But yeah. And then here's another one. Look how brilliant these colors are. Marble, yes. Thank you guys. I couldn't think of the name off the top of my head. That's really terrible. But look how brilliant those colors are. Stunning. I mean, I don't know where she gets her stuff, but she has a good source. Oil spill Charlene, that's a good one too. Okay, so that's all the 300 denier, the lighter weight waterproof canvas. Here is some of her, my guess is it's 600 because it's got the black backing to it. Look at that. Isn't that wild? That's just wild. The first one looked like an inside of a... Yeah, that's true. Isn't that pretty, though? I mean, look at that. For this, definitely, I think Lena asked, you could use this on the outside because it's pretty stout. I would be very careful using it on the inside, especially if you had to turn it. I don't know what the weight of this. I think it's probably 600. It might be 400. I don't know. But this is really pretty. So that's the heavier weight. And then you guys, look at this one. Look at this. This is also the heavier weight. I don't know, Roswitha, if she ships to Germany. My guess is she does, but I don't know that for sure. I would just contact her on her website and see if she does. She probably does, but I don't know for sure. Isn't this pretty? Again, this is the, got the black backing to it. Waterproof. This one is gorgeous. This one would be a really fun outside of a bag. Wow. Very nice. And then here's another, and this one looks like a marble. Difference between the PVC and the oh, it feels silky. Yeah, I don't know if it's 400 or 600. I honestly don't. This might be the 400 because it does feel a little bit silky. It also has the black. But look how pretty that is. This is black and oranges and hot pink and kind of a gray. Very, very pretty. Love it. And here's another one that is kind of marble. Look how brilliant that orange and the teal and the blue. Stunning. I hope the colors are coming across. Yeah, none of them have labels. I'm sorry to say, none of them have labels. But, you know, you could take a screenshot from this live and send her a message if there was something really specific you wanted. And I'm sure she would be able to tell you what it is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and here is, this one is the same one. Oops. Hold please. Let me not fall on my, you know what. This is the same one. It's just a little different color. So this is the lighter weight, and this is the heavier weight. I think Nicole, this is the 400, but it's got the black PVC. Isn't it pretty? So this one is a little different colorway than this one, but it's gorgeous. I think it's actually a different fabric now that I'm looking at it. It's very similar, but it's different. Yeah. Gorgeous. I really like this one too. And here is the last one. Another marble. With reds and grays and a little bit of gold. Look at it. Oh. Very, very nice. Yeah. I think this is her. So this, Nicole, you're saying this is her pre-order. Okay. So you might go look at her pre-order. I don't know when it started, when it ends, any of that. So I'm sure it's all on her website. You might go check it. She has a Facebook group too, I believe, doesn't she, Nicole? Have a Facebook group? I believe so. I mean, look at this she sent me. Stunning. Very, very pretty. And, you know, so there's a lot of purples in here, so she knows. She knows me. I love purple. I like pink, too. And I love this one. I mean, look how pretty that one is. Oh, it's all on her Facebook group. Okay. So maybe Dawn or Lori or Sarah. Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. Can link her Facebook group. You guys. Amazing. Thank you, Louise, my friend Louise. I hope you're doing okay. There were prayers asked for you yesterday, so I hope things are going okay. If not, know that there was a lot of people yesterday praying for you. And I'm continuing to pray for you. All right, so that was one thing. The other thing I just briefly wanted to mention is I did cleaning out, oh dear, of my, let me put these down, you're not going to be able to see, all my quilting fabric. And I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I told Tony before I married him that I was a fabric hoarder, and he married me anyway. But it is time to start letting go of some of these things and let someone else make something beautiful with them. So I have two groups that this is a scrap box. It's not really scraps, but it's already listed on my website. These two are not on sale. The rest of the scrap boxes are 35% off, just so you know. These two are not. These are out of print fabrics that you can't get anymore. So this is the Moda Be Creative, Be Inspired, Be Joyful line of fabrics that Nicole, Tony, your husband, I know. It's such pretty things. Hey, you know, I'm not collecting really expensive things. Does that help? Yeah. But this is her gorgeous line of Be Creative. So here's a piece. Be creative. I don't know. I can't remember which is which anymore. But be creative, be inspired, and be joyful. It's blacks and yellows. So this is a scrapbook box out on my website. Some of the pieces are good size. Like here. Look at this. This is a huge piece of fabric. It's the yellow bees. I bet this is a full yard or more. So it's a pretty good deal for out of print fabric, really. So this is a box full. So that's what's in this one. Stunning. Here, let me put it down so you can see it closer. You've been promising you won't buy anymore. I know it, Shane. I know. It's okay. It's not really expensive stuff, so I mean, here it is. So this is all the Be Creative, Be Joyful. There's some panels in here. There's yardage, some of the black, the yellow, the cream. Very, very pretty. Okay, so that's all that one. That's a box full. And then this is also out of print, the 5 Funky Monkeys. Look at that. A whole box full of the 5 Funky Monkey. Can't get it anymore. This was by Moda too. I think the designer's name was Erin Michaels. I wish she'd bring it back, but I think many people have asked her. But this is some of 5 Funky Monkeys, some of the original. Like here's the red bananas. Like there's yardage here. This is not part of the 5 Funky Monkey, but it's got monkeys and bananas on it, so I included it. Some of the monkey face squares. I can't remember all the collection's names, but there were several. And it's all in here. So there's some yardage, there's a couple of pieces like this one that were pre-washed. That's why it's kind of fraying, but there's nothing wrong with that. I had just washed it. I just decided it was time to let it go and let someone else make some fun stuff. We need to start a Fabrics Anonymous group, Holly. We should. So that's all the Funky Monkey fabric. A big box full. This one and the Be Creative are not on sale, but all the other scrap boxes are 35% off. There's even a leather one that's 35% off. Yep. Okay. So here's my next question for you guys. I have 2 huge bins, big bins, the big bins. And I'm going to admit something to you. I already told you I was a fabric hoarder. I have 2 huge bins of Amy Butler fabric. If you are familiar with quilting cotton, you're familiar with Amy Butler, the designer. I have some of her Gypsy Caravan, her Charm, her all of her old lines, Ginger Bliss. I can't even think of all the names of them. But I have either a yard or pieces, or more than a yard, of all her old collections that I need to let go of. I hate to even say it. Hi, my name is Holly, and it's been 2 days since I bought any fabric. I know, Holly. I know. So my question about Amy Butler is, number one, are you familiar with her fabric? And I'll probably do a separate live for it because I have 2 huge bins. All out of print. It's been out of print for years now, and it's been stored in a airtight bin, so it's all good, in an air-conditioned place. I know. And I've just decided I'm not doing anything with it. I don't use it anymore. There's just no reason for me to keep it. As much as it hurts my little heart, I need to let someone else have fun with it. So, you should make some So Sweetness bags. She uses all quilt cotton. Yeah, I can't do, yeah, she won't let me do, I've already asked her about her tutorials. She won't let anybody do them. You can also seal the cotton, but don't do it. Yeah. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. And so I will probably do a separate live for Amy Butler fabric alone, because I have so much of it and it's so beautiful and it's expensive. I'm not going to let it go for cheap. It's not going to be scrap boxes. I will probably sell it by the piece more than likely. Because it's out, you can't get it anymore, and it's just gorgeous stuff. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably do a separate live. Maybe next week I'll do a separate live for that. So that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. That's it. That's all. Oh, my t-shirts are live on the website now. The purple t-shirts, they are live, and they will be made as ordered. So once I get orders for them, I will make each one, because I can do them here. So they're purple. I should have worn that t-shirt today. Oh well. But those are available, and I think, I don't even remember what I listed them for. Dawn or Brenna, you could, or Lori, you could link to them. Just put in t-shirts on my website. Now they only are from small to 2XL. I'm seeing if I can get something similar for 3 and 4 and 5XL, just because I want to make sure that everybody, if you want one, you can get one. The ones that I'm listed, they run good and they wash very nicely. So just FYI. So they go up to 2XL for what I have currently. Okay, I'll tell them about our live. Lori and I, my friend Ethel, Lori from Wild Pony Designs, and I are going to do a live on her channel. She is going to be making, we found bags named Ethel and Lucy. We did. She did, actually. So she's going to make the Ethel bag by Swoon Patterns. It's a free pattern. You should go get it and make it with us next week. And I'm going to make the Lucy by So Many Creations. I don't even have it yet. I got to go get the pattern. So we're gonna do that live on Tuesday. Oh dear, Tuesday at 11 a.m. Here, I wrote it over here. Tuesday at 11 a.m. on Wild Ponies Designs channel. 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm just reading some of the comments. It seems like they can sell pretty well on Whatnot. You know, I've seen Lauren do Whatnot. I haven't done it. I'm not opposed to doing bidding either, so maybe I should do that. That'll take a little more time to investigate. I'm not sure if I have a Whatnot account. I might. I don't know. Okay, so that's it. If you are part of the Sew Along on Sunday, July 20th at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, and you have not yet gotten the email that I sent out on Tuesday night, giving details about what to have prepped, It has the Zoom link in it, and it has a full video tutorial of the Bartleby. Please send me a message and I will resend it to you to make sure you got it. So, Diane, you don't like Whatnot? I've never used it, so I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So that's all I've got, guys. The scrap boxes are 35% off, except for the 5 Funky Monkey and the Be Creative. Those are full price scrap boxes. And there is one leather scrap box. There's a big lizard on our front porch. A huge lizard. Oh, goodness gracious. So those are not on sale, but they're out there. 11:30 Eastern. Oh, we're doing 11:30? We're doing 11:30, Lori? Okay. 11:30. Let me write that down. 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central. Okay. It'll probably be a couple hours. She's going to sew the Ethel, and I'm going to sew the Lucy. So we're not going to be sewing the same thing. We'll probably both do a fair amount of prep. Just to make sure that we can get it done within 2.5 hours. Okay. That's it. Hi, SK, damn it. Okay, guys. That's all I have. That's all I wanted to share today. So far, my cameras and the internet are doing fine today. Who knows what happened yesterday if you watched it. It just stopped working, period. I finished it up. I am going to fix the Julie Jet Setter that I made yesterday. I am going to open it up and put the Peltex inside because it's so much better. It's so much better. So I'm going to do that. I won't do that live, but I am going to fix that. Ethel and Lucy bags. And we'll wear our t-shirts that say, I'm Lucy, she's Ethel. It's a beautiful thing. All right, guys, so that's it. I am also, just one more thing, sorry. I am probably starting next week, going to do a sample sale of all my ready-made bags. So you know me, I'm fairly prolific on making bags and videos, and this lizard out there is about this long. It's a huge guy. He's just out there. He was on the chair earlier just looking at me. But I am going to do a sample sale. So all of my ready-made bags will be on sale next week at a pretty decent discount. So just FYI, you might want to take a gander at what's out there. It'll be whatever is out there. Leather, not leather, vinyl, waterproof canvas, whatever I have made out there in the last year or so will be on sale. And it's going to be a pretty good discount. I don't do this to make a bunch of money, but I do need to recoup my costs. So it's going to be at a pretty... It's not an iguana. We call them geckos. They're little lizards. They eat a lot of bugs, so we don't really hate them, but they eat a lot of mosquitoes and nasty little bugs. Okay. See you guys. Have a great day. I appreciate you. I truly do. Be sure you click the thumbs up button under my name, Jeannie's Designs. Give me a thumbs up, and that really makes a difference for us. And we'll see you next Tuesday on Lori's channel, Wild Pony Designs.